Just given those might have missed the debate last night, but for Hansard and anyone who just happens to be flicking through today, I encourage them to look back at the debate last night and maybe find where those opposite were talking about supply of fuel and the need to actually address the supply issues rather than just playing politics. Nonetheless, Mr Speaker, I rise today to talk about the flooding impacts that have recently occurred across the electorate of Callide and all corners of the electorate of Callide in different respects, from Calliope to Chinchilla, from Billow to Gayndah, and a lot of places in between. The community of Chinchilla had significant water come down Charlie's Creek and flood a lot of businesses and a number of homes as well, Mr Speaker, and that community has had, some of those businesses, one of them I was talking to, it's his sixth flood in the time that he's been doing business in that area, and he did make the comment that maybe it's a sign he needs to find a new spot to run his workshop, but nonetheless, as Queenslanders do, they get in, clean up and get on with business and doing what they do best, and in these small businesses it's providing goods and services, in this instance a local cabinet maker, a kitchen supply business, does great work in the community, and I know that they're already getting back into operation very quickly after that. But there was also inundations in Gayndah and Mundubbera too, Mr Speaker, and roads cut off through the Banana Shire as well. And I'd want to say a thanks to TMR for the great work they did in getting those roads open as soon as they could. And I've already passed on my thanks to the Minister from both industry and council in that part of the world who have shared that it was the quickest response from TMR they've ever seen. And that's a great reflection of the work that the Chris Foley LNP government is doing in making sure our departments are working with us and prioritising things appropriately, Mr Speaker. I've also had 3 different ministers visit the electorate since those floods, Minister Lay, Minister Mickelberg and Minister Perrott, Prime Ministry's local government and disaster, and of course Transport Minister. But something in the time I have left in regards to flood and fuel impacts, a text I got from a melon grower, Terry O'Leary at Chinchilla, earlier in regards to his concerns on fuel. We're a small-scale horde grower. They normally have 10,000 litres of fuel in storage, always topped up when levels shrank to 4,000 litres. They ordered fuel 4 weeks ago, but due to the floods, they couldn't get that fuel in, Mr Speaker. Now they can't find any diesel for delivery. And they should be doing clean-up picks in between harvest for the last 2 crops, and they've lost 350 tonne of watermelon. I know I've got my watermelon tie on too, Mr Speaker, being a Chinchilla boy. And they'll see another 150 tonne lost on clean-up picks as they don't have enough fuel to do that, as well as other impacts going forward, Mr Speaker. It's clear the federal government needs to do more to fix the fuel supply crisis in Queensland.